Alright y'all, let's make a fire Phonk Cowbell from scratch in the free Wavetable synth Vital. Pretty simple tutorial here. The first thing we need to do is to set our wavetables for our cowbell sound. We are going to use a sine wave for oscillator 1 and then use 2 saw waves for oscillator 2 and oscillator 3. I'm going to pitch the first 2 oscillators up an octave and then the third oscillator will go up 5 semitones. I'm also going to slightly detune the second and third oscillator here just to get something a bit more vintage sounding, but you can skip over this if you prefer a bit of a cleaner sound. Then I'm going to set our ADSR to a more plucky shape and route this to our filter cutoff. Now we should have something that sounds like this. Alright, we're starting to get there, but let me show you guys a nice little trick I learned to get some more attack out of this sound. You want to go into your LFO1 here and draw another plucky shape like this. Set your mode to envelope and set the frequency here to seconds and drop it all the way down to 0.001 to 0.003. Then you can route this LFO here to the transpose of each oscillator to get a little bit more attack out of your sound. You can play around with the seconds on our LFO, but I found that anything slower than 0.005 starts to sound really strange, so I'm going to stick with 0.002 for now. You can blend in how much click you want from this LFO by turning these little knobs here on LFO1. And after that, we should have something that sounds like this. Alright, this is getting pretty close. The only thing we really have left to spice up our cowbell sound is to add some effects. I'm going to add in a little bit of chorus here to get some more width out of our sound, a ping pong delay with an eighth note and a dotted eighth note, a compressor after the delay because personally I really liked how it brought forward the delay ringing out, but you can place it before the delay if you prefer that, and then finally a really long reverb. And after all that, we should have something that sounds like this. You can get a ton of variation out of this by messing with the effects, adding in more detune to the second and third oscillator, and maybe even adding in a touch of unison to your oscillators. Phonk is a relatively new genre to me. I've had a ton of fun working with it and thought it would be cool to show y'all how you can make your own Phonk cowbell sound completely from scratch for free in a fairly quick manner. I wanted to pair this video with my last Phonk House / Memphis Phonk tutorial, so if you haven't seen that yet, I break down how to make a full Phonk track from scratch using this same exact cowbell preset as the main sound. I hope this video was helpful y'all. Thank you so much for watching and I hope to see y'all in the next one.